Hello guys, this is Adam and I hope that you are doing good and you are looking at the MacBook Neo with 8GB of RAM or shared memory as Apple like to call it, and also 256GB of storage. I do have Unreal Engine installed and we are with Unreal Engine 5.7 as you can see right here, and I do have the machine connected to power as well. And by the way, if you want to buy this machine, check the links below. They will guide you to the latest pricing for the MacBook Neo. With that being said, let's go ahead and test Unreal Engine. So I will go ahead and launch. So right now we are initializing, we are at 10%, 35%, and 40, 60, 70, 71%, 70. Okay, this is actually fast. This is faster than I thought. I thought it would definitely take longer than this for it to open, and this is the first time I am opening the software, okay? It did open. Nice. We are actually seeing things. So that was really quick. Let's go ahead and create a project in that case. So this will be our first project. Now with my expectations with how Unreal Engine usually runs bad on macOS, I am not sure what we are going to expect or what results we will be seeing with the test in a general sense. But let's go ahead and start with some tests here and there. I'm just trying to see which one do I want to do. Let's start with vehicle first. So I'm gonna name this P1 and then hit create. Okay, it's creating the project. Is it gonna crash? Okay, it's not crashing. It's initializing the project. We are at 10%. We are at 35% and we are compiling shaders, which I believe that's understandable. And while it's doing this, I would like to go to the activity monitor and take a quick look at what we have. So first, I want to check whether Unreal Engine, in terms of the launcher and the software, if it's Apple native. So we have Unreal Engine, which is basically the editor right here. It's showing Apple. That means it's native. So it's running natively. And then the games launcher, which is from Epic, that's through Apple as well. So basically both of them are native, which is a good sign. In terms of memory, we are in the green, which is good. That means there is not a lot of pressure. And then Unreal Engine right now is taking about 3GB, and then the launcher is taking about 480 megabytes. And in terms of the memory, we are in the green. That's honestly good for 8GB, and we are still compiling shaders. This is just the beginning. We cannot judge it just yet, but definitely so far this is a promising start, because with some other softwares it was definitely slower than this and it was way worse. However, this one seems to be doing fine. But just how I talked about Maya and how Maya would be taking a very long time for it to render anything, I think the same can be applied here with Unreal Engine, because it's taking some time to compile shaders right now and we are still stuck at 35%. But I would like to talk about something while this is running. macOS in a general sense struggles with Unreal Engine. Since the court case between Epic Games and Apple and them being versus each other, Unreal Engine has not been the best in terms of how it works with the newer versions of macOS in relation to the Apple series of chips, whether that's the M1, the M2, the M3, the M4, the M5. It struggles in a general sense. If you take the price of a machine and then compare it against a Windows machine, you always get, let's say, worst performance for how much you are paying. This machine, as we know, costs $500. However, you can get a laptop maybe with a 3050 or a 5050 for like $800, which is about $300 more, give or take. Probably you are gonna get a performance that is better than that, at least in terms of Unreal Engine and nothing else. Because if we are talking about other software such as Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint, After Effects, Maya, even Blender, I have tested all of these and I will leave a link for you to check all of these tests through a playlist below the subscribe button, which please hit it. It helps me greatly. And also like the video as well if you are seeing some value with it. And you can see those tests for those projects where it does actually really well. However, with Unreal Engine, we are still stuck at 35%, and I am not sure how this would go. Take a look at the activity monitor. So now with the activity monitor, we are in the yellow. That means we are definitely having a decent amount of pressure on the machine in a general sense, and we are using swap memory as well. And if you don't know what a swap memory is, I did make a video about how the RAM works on Mac OS and the MacBook Neo, and there I did explain what a swap memory is. You can go ahead and check that video. I will leave it in the comment section for you. Oh, okay, so it did open. That's good. That's a plus. Memory pressure warning. Yes, honestly, I expected that. I'm not even surprised. Low on memory. Try closing applications that are no longer needed to recover available memory. That's very fair. With that notion, let me close activity monitor. I'm just gonna take a quick look at it. So it was red when it was compiling, now it's a green, then it's going into red, but I wanna close it. I know the activity monitor does take a lot from the machine. Okay, so vehicle did a crash. I am not really surprised with how the memory was being pressured and how long it took. So let's start with something simpler. Let's try third person real quick. Okay, that was much quicker to open and it did a crash. Fair. Then let's just do a blank project at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and new project, and then let's just go ahead and let's just do this blank for film. Okay, we are at 73% right now, and still this is taking more than it should for just to open a project, at least more than I would like it to take, because my expectation is when I click, I do not want a project just to open to take more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes maximum. Now for you, you might be like, hey, I can wait 5 minutes, I can just click open, go do something, and by the time I am back, it might be open. That's true. Yet for me, that would give a friction. It will put a distance between you and the art that you want to create. I always talk about how I would like my tech to get out of the way, where when I am using it, I do not feel it's getting in the way. Yet with this one, I don't know what to say about it being usable, because we have not used the software just yet. We're just trying to open things. But with just opening things, I do not like how long it's taking for it to get to what you are seeing right now. With that being said, we are here right now. Can I move along? Let's go ahead and play it. Is it frozen? Is it working? What's going on? Is it gonna... I mean, if it crashes, I think that's gonna give us the expectation. Oh, okay, so basically it was just loading. I see. So basically preparing textures and preparing shaders. Okay, is there anything else that you need to... It's still preparing shaders. Can we play it? Preparing one shaders. And that's just opening an empty scene. We have not put anything just yet. So we just have the step. Wow! What is going on? Either my machine got hacked or it's gonna explode. It didn't get hacked, I'm just joking. But this is weird. Okay, now I am seeing colors. Either I got colorblind or the whole software became... It did a crash. Okay,